Jake, what's it feel like being on that line and knowing that you guys can get anything you want as far as the running backs go? And I mean, to be a part of that, what does that feel like?
What do you mean by that?
Well, when you're blocking for them, you can get open any holes you want, basically. What does that feel like?
Personally, it's a lot of credit to the running backs. That whole group, I mean, they're awesome. They run really hard. They run downhill. But I think that's something over fall that we really worked on, was trying to create holes and actually move people. And Coach Heupel talked about it a little bit, straining a little bit at the end and actually finishing the blocks. We have to do what they do and get out there in open space, as you guys saw with us.
Jake, do you ever look at the film afterward? And I know you're probably concentrating on your block at the time, but look at what some of the things those running backs did. Adrian Killen just dragging people to the end zone. Otis Anderson made some guy fly and completely miss him and stuff like that.
It's awesome to see. It's awesome to see what those guys do and then be able to show the nation who they really are. Like watching Otis make that cut and have somebody 2 feet off the ground, hands out, can't do anything, and touchdown. AK dragging people, little guy, 5'9", dragging people through the end zone, doing his thing. It's awesome, and it's great for us because we've done our job and they've done their job, and it's nice for us.
Jake, what stood out when Dylan started last week? What stood out to you about his performance, and does he act like a true freshman when he's in the huddle in the offense with you guys?
No, he does not act like a true freshman. You wouldn't believe it. He acts like a senior. He leads and he does his thing. He does his job. He knows his place, and he plays very, very hard. And it's awesome to see.
How important has the addition of Tony Gray been to the offensive line? Obviously, he's seeing a lot of time on the side opposite of you at left tackle.
It's been great because we've been able to rotate guards and keep the guards fresh. So when we're bowling, those are the guys who are doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us in our offense, and they're really the ones setting up the blocks for us. So it's good for them to go with it.
I know you guys look at every opponent the same way, but is there any noticeable difference in the size or speed or quality of what you see from the D-line at Stanford?
Personally, like Mason said, we treat everybody the same no matter who it is. We're going to treat them like how we treated Auburn, how we treated LSU, how we treated FAMU, how we treated FAU. We're going to treat them all the same. We're not going to look at size. It's not something we look at. We just play as hard as we can and control what we can control.
Jake, the Lions only give up 1 sack so far this season. I know early on there was a lot of discussion. I know Jordan talked about this, about being more physical this year. Do you guys feel like you've been that way over the first 2 games? You've been able to maybe kind of oppose, put your
oppose our
physicality
will
on there? Yeah.
I believe so. I believe we've been able to oppose our will on opponents and kind of be able to, like we talked about, you oppose your will to move a man and put him where he doesn't want to be. And that's something that we harped on over camp, and I think we've done a really good job over the past 2 games. I think this game we did a lot better than we did in the first game, and I think it needs to continue.
Yeah, I just wonder if anything was said this week or after the game about pass blocking. There were some pressures given up, a lot of pressures given up. I know there weren't any sacks coming up. Was there anything you need to refine better in that area?
We just needed to communicate a little bit better. Just kind of work on be us and play how we play within ourselves, and not try and get too complicated with it, I think.
In college, did you have a favorite?
Ooh. No. I love just going to games. I went to a lot of SDSU games as a kid, just because that's where we were. I went to a couple of USC games. I've been to the Rose Bowl. I've done all those things. They're fun, but not really. I'm really a bias on that.
So you know how Stanford football has been developed over the years.
I do, very much so. Because I was a kid watching Harbaugh?
Yeah.
Who was at USD. I was a kid watching Harbaugh at USD, and then he goes to Stanford, and that's what he can do at Stanford, and then he's in the NFL, and it was just amazing to see. And that's a couple things that I remember, and how he changed the program personally. Kind of flipped with him.
You talked about the running game that you've been able to do. Does it still, even to this day, amaze you how fast this offense is with the
Every day.
running backs?
Every day, and every time we're out there practicing, I'm still like, wow, this is still fast. No matter how long you've been in the offense, you realize that it's some special speed that we have out there.
Do you think it's going to be an advantage playing in this heat? The game's at 3:30 on Saturday. These guys are in Northern California.
I just told him, Pitt. I explained it, Pitt. If you gotta play in this for a while to get used to it, no matter what. I mean, you go through camp and you're like, I don't know if I can make it through a season doing this stuff, and you train your body to get used to it, and that's something that I just don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen a team come in here. I'd say Boise State from 2 weeks ago against Florida State, they did the best out of anybody that I've seen come in and deal with the humidity. And I mean, personally, I don't think Tallahassee is as hot as it is here. So
it's harder for big guys with all the pads on. I mean, you feel like these guys wear down. If they don't hydrate.
Yeah, very much so. If you don't drink water, you're gonna have a bad time in any football game, no matter if it's cold or hot. Like especially being a big guy, it's rough. But
do you relish that though? I mean, when you go outside, you feel the humidity like during a game and you're playing against the shit, or do you kind of relish the idea that there's going to be a lot of humidity?
You just have the feeling that this is what we practice and we're used to this, so let's do it. Like let's go. It's just go time. At that point, you just know it's go time and you get out there and you go play.
And you see the other. When you start seeing the other team getting gassed or getting sweating, it's got to make you feel kind of like, hey man, we can.
And that's when you start to really, like personally for me, that's when I know you really just start to step on the throat a little bit. Just go. Because when they're gassed, you can't get them off the field. It means their DBs are going to be gassed. Something bad's going to happen for them.
How does the versatility of Sam Jackson really aid the line? Because he can play 3 different positions, and like you alluded to earlier, you can rotate and keep guys fresh in different spots.
It's unreal because he knows all the positions. The kid you say, hey, go play left tackle, go play right tackle, go play left guard, right guard. Heck, if we need to put him in center, we could. We got JJ. We're not going to do that. Yeah. But it's amazing because you can sit there and you can rotate and you can keep a guard fresh for every series. Like I was telling him, you just absolutely start to buckle teams because you have fresh guards coming in hitting these D linemen who are they're tired.
What impressed you the most about Dylan when you look at his performance the other day and just being a freshman thrown out there,
His maturity of him taking some of the shots he took. I mean, you guys saw some of the stuff that happened after the play. I mean, it's unexcusable what happened, but it is what it is. And for him to not get frazzled by that it's awesome to see because he is 18 years old. Like that would shake a lot of 18-year-olds who just have a kid digging their helmet in your face. Like probably, I don't know what he's saying to them, but we could all imagine there's probably some words exchanged there.
Probably. How much are you looking forward to just kind of having this atmosphere like you had all last season on Saturday here against Stanford? Big game, sell out, all that stuff.
I'm excited. I want it to be like college game day again. I'm excited. I love watching the doors shake when we're saying the prayer and everything. It just gets you ready to go. It's ready to play.
And you prepare for every game. Every opponent doesn't matter. But being from California, Stanford's a California team. Is there any added meaning, or just I know they get guys from all over the country. I don't know.
There's a couple. I do know a couple of them. Not personally, but I played against them.
You guys from down south? Yeah.
A couple of them from San Diego, but I mean, there's another California kid. Doesn't really matter.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.